Job forecast view. Within recruitment, we have a revolutionary forecast view with Pulse. To access this, we go into our jobs and use the forecast view button here. Along the top, you'll see a few different cards giving you the total of jobs and the current weightings for the current 30, 60, 90 and 120-day weightings. In the actual grid itself, you will find all of the jobs listed down here, along with their aligned pulse and a few different other columns. Some things to note along these columns. You'll have your stage listed out. Under your pipeline, you will have each stage listed and the number of candidates within each stage. Along here, we'll also have the weighted pipeline in terms of the current 30, 60, 90, 120 days, and where everything falls in those weighted pipelines. A weighted stage is the heaviest stage. When a weighted stage is calculated, the estimated closing date is 90 days in the future. This will give you a weighted probability of that job. When a weighted stage is calculated, the estimated closing date 90 days in the future, this will give you a weighting of the probability of that job closing and will go into your 90-day weighted probability. As you move through each of these stages within the pipeline, the probability increases of closing that particular job. Each job will have a pulse aligned. Pulse of your recruiting pipeline is the pulse of each stage. So, in this role here, our heaviest weighted stage is our interview stage. So this is the most advanced stage this pipeline has reached. We can still add people into every previous part of the pipeline. So how do we capture the pulse and how accurate is this? Capturing the pulse is done by analysing the data of the time to progress and fill the position. It will automatically analyse your data within your CRM and see how long it takes for this particular company for you to fill each stage. The more jobs you fill for that particular company, the more accurate the pulse will become. If you don't have any previous jobs on for that company, then it will go off your agency's average. For example, if your agency average is 30 days from getting the job to filling the position and placing that candidate, this pulse will work off that 30-day average and segment across each stage of the pipeline. If there's no data across the agency, then it will use the entire Recruitly server to ensure that you get an industry standard for that type of company. The pulse can help you visualize the health of your recurring pipeline and what actions you can take off the back of it. It will then either give you a happy face if you have placed that position, standard smiley face if it is working on track, a sad face if you've done nothing with that current stage, or a turtle if you're just running slower than the average. As always, if you do need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.